name's Jess Sorel, and I'm a furniture designer here in Oakland, California. My dad is a diesel mechanic and my mom's a trained vocalist. I'm somewhere between those two, and so design is about kind of fusing those worlds, fusing the left and the right brain. Designers have to dream, or else they'll never get beyond kind of what already exists. You're looking for something that resonates with you. It's about understanding how can you get at the core of what this is and then really celebrate that. I think that the design has been informed by a context, and that context is, you know, a brand sensibility. It's how a company makes things, what their beliefs are. You know, the design has to fit within the design scheme of the architect or the interior designer. So all those things are going to influence a design, and it's not about compromising the design, it's about creating an appropriate solution. There should really never be compromises between the function and the aesthetic. If, you know, the function is getting in the way of the aesthetic, then the designer, I don't think, is doing his job. I'm constantly struck by design as a process of subtraction, and I think that that really resonates with Tuohy. It's about how can you continue to take things away until you get to the essence of a design. Tuohy's really been moving towards this elevation of materials and kind of a really beautiful minimalism. You know, materials are a big part of how we experience a product. The inherent beauty of materials should be celebrated and not covered up. So this collection's called Edo. Edo is the ancient name for Tokyo. I guess I have a deep appreciation for Japanese culture and Japanese design. With this seating, there are two main upholstered elements. There's a full arm and a low arm version, and then there are three different base options. The 4-leg base is much more kind of residential. The sled base has a little bit more of an edge to it, and the swivel is the flagship. It just has a beautiful 4-star expression that is simple and understated. You know, they're both going to be very comfortable. We're very focused on making sure that the sit was great. There's an assumption about where seams are going to go and what kinds of seams they're going to be, but it's not until you start prototyping these do you understand the best way to do something. You know, something as sculptural as seating, you can build it in CAD and you think you understand the form, but you know, being able to sand and carve a form and study it and see the way the light falls on it and understand its proportions, there's just nothing that is a stand-in for that. I'm always interested in bringing kind of a residential sensibility to the office. More than anything, it's about creating something that seems personable and welcoming. This is not about being trendy. It's about being current. These are products that are going to have an extensive lifetime. They're going to be relevant, and they're not going to feel out of place in 5, 6, 7 years. There's a timelessness to them. You know, what Tuohy's trying to create in collaboration with their customers and architects and interior designers is an experience in the end. It needs to work, but it also needs to be a place that delights.